His last name? I'm about to say.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a season, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down.
I know Beth gonna be mad. I ain't playing Misfits on 24 hours, but I hopped on the plane and watched it.
Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking.
I mean, Toro both of the playoffs, like it don't even matter. Where we going?
I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing.
Y'all, my backup quarterback is Gardner Minshew. Trevor hurt, we pulling plug.
Bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, get with me.
Wally not gonna play.
Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued.
Dawg, this dude funny as shit. He said, what the fuck, Aaron Donald? Like, we just loaded into the thing, and he just, like, saw who he had. Yo, I didn't set... Oh. I got a crazy front up coming forward at 3-4 this one. Oh, my God. We're going to have Donald and Watt on the ends. Steven Tuitt in the middle on that 3-4.
I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation.
Ain't Wally team good in what? In Misfits?
I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months.
Yeah, because he got Michael Thomas, too, over there.
Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River.
Wow.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike
Oh, he
any
probably
other
played
in
because he like
sports.
up
Both
this
teams
time.
made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
This what he got like. He been wearing like. You haven't seen him at like award shows. He been wearing like makeup. Yeah. Nothing. It's just like makeup. Like, oh, see, my lineup isn't set.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run.
Aaron Donald getting single block. Nigga tries to be a liver.
And this time, they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Oh my god. This is bad. My lineup is all fucked up. Like, how did my like defensive audibles all get fucked up?
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Going deep downfield. And that's going to be too high.
I guess it's a new season, but like last year I had like all my like 3-4. I had PJ off the line on the end. Yeah, I checked. All of this fucked up. So like now every play I gotta like R1 and sub people in on the lines and shit.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An explosive 38-yard pickup. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
That's why we got you. Okay.
And
I see it, Turf. Okay.
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
He tossing folks.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play back.
And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
I don't know if I got the change.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Bengals 7, Steelers nothing.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Turb, you see it's a confirmed Garcia and Tank. Yeah.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
God,
and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Taylor. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 5. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Is this intercepted?
Dog, Taylor got hit. That is a brutal ball.
Picked off down at the 10.
We about
and
to
a big
tank,
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bengals.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so.
But
Send
they
him
need
deep,
both of
try
them
throw
to
some
win.
air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to
What
see
they say
from
about
the
the other
defense.
dude first.
Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out
That's
there,
like the black dude
recommitting
one that I'm
themselves to
sure the
task
white
at
guy had
hand
that well.
and forcing
Like-
a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
The punter Bosher on
Like, that just
now as he
wouldn't make no
gets
sense
this
no
one
other
away.
way.
And taken at the 46. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
That's sweet. I can't wait till January 20th now. We about to turn up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
Dog, we about to get
decent game.
like student loans. Like it's about to be like crazy shit about to start happening. We got control. Like they about to be letting shit fly down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will have a Steelers
him.
first down
The
as they're able to get the
That's
3rd
bad.
down conversion.
Jonathan Taylor.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're
Taylor
right
so
there in
much.
that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd
No,
down.
I was about to be stupid. I thought Eric Ebron almost lost 2 people in the back of the end zone. I was about to be hyped, but he dropped. Like he had it in his hand, but he couldn't come like all the way down with it.
Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Bengals 7, Steelers nothing.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Forced out to his left, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
What was his rating?
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here.
He better be.
Number 2.
No, he shit. I hate terrorists.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort.
When you find it, let me know if this Trevor shit take. That nigga wind that bitch up.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
Reggie,
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
that's Nathan now. Why they throwing that bitch? Don't throw no deep post out here.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to
Y'all know how that man get down. Why would y'all even throw that?
Chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
You think he needs her?
Throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. That's
You
complete.
think he needs her? I'll send 2 motions,
And they get him down, but
everything. All we doing is a halfback dive.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. On first down, it's Taylor.
Ooh, Jonathan Taylor, 60-yarder for 6.
Now he's free.
Curry can't get the ball no more. But he got his.
Jonathan Taylor, 57 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And
Then
he's
again,
got
Trevor
it.
said, "You
It's
good?
now a 14-7
Get ready to
ball
block."
Steelers 14, Bengals 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's spin move.
Taking
Yeah.
about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
What's his overall and shit?
Their own 19-yard line.
He big as shit. He gotta be slow. He just looked big.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
The 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
The 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Dog.
2 runs in a row.
I get so
Only 2
mesmerized
yards to
watching
show
Aaron
for
Donald
in
toss
need of a
people
conversion on
and
3rd
just
down.
get down a
Big
lot of
play to
scrimmage.
start the drive.
Instead of watching the ball, I'm
Makes
watching Aaron Donald. Yeah, I was literally just watching him the whole
Burrow
play.
gonna fake to mix it and now look to throw. And this is going to be
Get up,
intercepted.
get up, get up, get up. Oh, we gotta take that thing off.
And the return comes
You're
to
the white
ball
man got here.
right at the 44-yard
What are you
line.
trying to do? Don't throw.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh my God.
Drive, but that one incomplete.
Robbie Anderson. I put you in over Devontae Parker and you didn't even try to catch that.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that.
Yes,
incomplete
good look,
pass. I'm gonna
Herb.
Try to tighten things up here for this next play.
I think that Robbie Anderson just took a screen 30, a drag. He had a little
19
opening
yards there
and
on the
cut up
catch and
that
run.
field.
First down, Pittsburgh.
I said, oh, you trying to stay on the team.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. You don't see this
I feel like that's the only way he can tackle him, sir. Like, he's got a jump.
It's absolutely surprising.
He
because
said,
it
you
happens
big
so
as shit,
rarely.
yeah.
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Can't see.
Scope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag.
Reggie, in the first quarter, he almost said tank. The words.
Reggie,
Reggie, that shit was on the tip of the tongue. That shit was on the tip of the tongue. He said, might be taking.
2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
You player?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He might not be trash. He really came in late and was taken. Exactly. So, no, I wouldn't go there thinking that because he came in late
And we
and was
remind
taken.
you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He's going to air one out.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Devin Bush just mossed Minka for a pick. Devin Minka was in there. Devin came out of nowhere and said, "Let me get that up off you real quick."
With an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 1. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
I mean, his running back is super sweet. DeAndre Swift like a 99.
Looked like there was an opening. Still.
It was like all the people that got the really bad teams, he gave them like extra upgrades at the beginning.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
No, Cameron Seed streaming. I'm watching.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before
D. Duggan.
And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play.
I play. I just wasn't playing Misfits. Like, if it was this way, I'd
sometimes
rather.
you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
I really don't know.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Why are you hating me?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He was looking for Joe Mixon
Like,
there
I'm
out of the
scared to
backfield.
put my rookie safety beat his 1st game by himself. So I make sure he always got the shallow coverage for this, at least his 1st game.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Oh my God, he tried to throw a halfback screen, Reggie. Devin Bush was there, pick six. He tried to throw a halfback screen. You know, Devin see all that shit.
It's a pick six.
All the halfback screens he see in practice for me.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6
He wanted to trade
passes,
Tua, they
not 3
said.
interceptions,
This man
but
went
he's
from
human. He's gotta
Deer
face up
King
to his
to
teammates.
a
He's gotta
nobody.
own up to that.
And wonder
So
why he got
brace
negative
up
2
and
yards.
also not look over his shoulder and see his
So just
backup
in real life,
starting
if Turd was a
That's
fan of
gonna be
that
tough
team, he'd be
for him.
ready to fire all of them. The whole front office Turd be ready
The
to get him
Bengals
out of
drive
here.
about to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half.
Get you some
Try and go 2 for
TJ.
1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Oh, God. Who is 84? What position he
The drive
play?
goes the wrong way. Here's
Oh,
second and
God.
12.
He just ran that dude clean over like he won't even there.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And now here is another interception.
That was all
It's
Aaron
Devin
Donald.
Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And this one will be brought back to
He
the
proved his
22.
worth, Turd. This man
This is
just
one
tossed
heck of
the
an
center.
individual performance we're
He just
witnessing.
tossed
That
the
is now
center,
his
and
third
Joe Burrow
interception.
had
Keep
no
in mind,
chance in
folks,
front
this
of
isn't a
the
safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school,
Chase Claypool bomb in the back of the end zone. That's good.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Trying to turn it up now.
Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Bengals 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Sutton now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? Pressure comes.
Crazy. This man was running away from Aaron Donald
The
and ran
sack
into
by
a TJ Watt.
TJ Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue
I'm about to put
becomes
the Reggie
a
game on because this
factor
shit
as we
is-
are back underway in the second half.
I'm talking about Turb game. That shit is over. Unless he scored this drive here.
This to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's get off the field. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Check 55. Mike. Check right. Check right. 55 is Mike. 55. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Because the original one, he won.
took that
He
opportunity
guys won
right there to
MVP
be
year one. He
extremely
freaked out.
physical and force that incompletion.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Third
don't
down,
be
3rd and goal from the
surprised
15.
now.
It's
A little
all
bit of
looking
pressure
bad.
going at
already.
the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He said, I love it.
Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taking it about the 36. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Ooh, he is. I'm glad I switched this one. At least it's 7-7. That other shit I was watching.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's
I'm really
what you
upset
do.
this nigga Trevor really ain't seen me
To
him
the
be
other
rude.
team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off.
Oh
and turn
God,
it into a
Red
enjoyable
gonna
portion.
put his foot in the ground and cut upfield with like a half a yard.
Probably pretty fragile. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Ebron caught left side. And taking
Hey, just
it
know
across
Ebron just
midfield
crossed
and
his number 1
inside the
corner. That nigga
45.
literally just fell. I hit it with a
12
juke.
yards there and a 1st down.
First
There's
down,
Ebron.
Pittsburgh.
They run with Taylor.
Oh, that's mean.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
2nd and 11. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Let's go. What
Past the
turd?
35, he'll be
Fuck
dropped
with
a
you.
yard or 2 shy of the
3rd and
30.
11. Robbie Anderson
It's a
double coverage. He
Pittsburgh
came
first
down.
a gain of 13.
Big ass little 30.
So he turned to a
I mean,
trusted,
Devontae Parker on the bench, like,
face in
word?
that
I'm
3rd
like,
down
hey.
situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in
Yeah,
that
talk to the
spot,
coach.
so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
in order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase
Did you
their
trade
lead
him?
to 28.
Okay.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all
Rookie,
11
you
working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Open man, it's Higgins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35.
Hey, sorry, Reggie. The rookie safety, first NFL game, pick 6.
For a Steeler touchdown. Folks, remember this.
He done officially earned himself a single-digit number. He had to get his first pick 6.
Week 1, and he comes through with a giant play there, an interception return for obviously his first NFL touchdown.
Do you think he dreamed that last night at all? No chance. Not one whatsoever, but he got it done.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Wait, you gave up Tanner?
25-yard line.
To who? For what?
After the pick 6,
You a hoe, Turv.
He finds his running back, Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Who'd you give him to?
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him
Oh
first
my
down.
God, that's
First and 10
crazy.
at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun,
sorry.
it's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second
Who
and
your
2.
running back, Reggie?
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Did he take it to the house? Is it the 5-5?
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. He's going to air one. And this is caught at the 20.
He just had a crazy blood service. Reggie's gonna get his running back put in the hospital.
Big play there. 55 yards. And the Bengals are in for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And he returns this to the
Who?
22.
At their own 22.
Your rookie running back?
The Steeler offense here about ready
Kirby
for
here,
the
better
next
get some
drive.
soft
And
shit.
last time
Yeah.
out, another touchdown. I think
It's
there may
week
be
one.
some
He always
empty
reset
seats
that
around
week
here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That
by
is
the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends.
Bryce said he
extra
won number
beef. They wanna
13.
run the
He tryna-
football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
He'll
You
be
get
back
strung
next
out on the
game.
perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of
Gotta love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that.
Oh, my God. Jonathan Taylor just got hurt.
Catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
The last run good for 2.
Purvis, I'm low-key hyped. Why my backup running back white? Who is this? I like this. Who is number 32? Oh, I was in the pocket.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Quarterback throws the fade, and that's one where really the receiver just has to make a play, right?
Brandon, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Let your guy get it and no one else. That makes it a very, very difficult play.
Sorry, what's your score?
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2nd and 13. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just
dislocated shoulder but the three. When the fuck did this happen?
But let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game.
He only played the 3-4. Like, what the fuck did this nigga
Be
get
ready
hurt?
for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short
Where'd you
field,
beat this one
you
down? I'm
usually
gonna
end
go
up
watch
seeing the
first.
result we
I feel
saw,
really good.
giving up points.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think
Oh, crazy turf. He cut
You're not
string.
thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
Yeah.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Yeah, that shit ain't even on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
First down, Steelers.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on
So
the
this
ground.
man, Jonathan Taylor, just got stripped.
And the Bengals grab it, and his guys are going to take over.
I don't
at the
ever think my other
40-yard
running back got
line.
stripped last year. Not one. I really don't.
I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back in the
Why
end
would they
zone.
call? Oh
And
my
it's gonna
God.
wind
They
up
just called me on that
incomplete.
bullshit.
However, we do have a
Wow.
flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Joe Burrow threw out the far back of the end zone,
Best
and they just
starting
made my
field
dude grab
position you
him.
could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Here's a run with Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Bengals 35.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away.
Big catch, Claypool.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Gain of 32.
Give them 32 on the play. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Taylor. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Even though we're not on the goal line, this is essentially a goal line look as they come up for 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
tonight.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now